Hey everyone, Tom Pounder here, and we are wrapping up our series on generosity, and we're wrapping it up with a story about Jesus and the birth of Jesus. Now, when we pick up our story, Jesus had already been born, and the people who have met Jesus were really excited. The shepherds were really excited to meet Jesus, and these wise men were really excited to meet Jesus as well because of the promise that Jesus brought, the promise and the hope that he brought. And so people were excited. However, there was one person who wasn't excited to meet Jesus, and his name was Herod, and he's the king at the time. And he was very troubled about Jesus being born. And we're going to discover why in a little bit. But what I want you to do right now is to read the story and see how the wise men were actually able to give generously here in this story and how they protected Jesus from Herod. Okay, so let's pause the story, pause the video, read the story, answer these few questions, and then when you're done, press play, and we can go into it a little bit more, okay? Pause the video right now. All right, everyone was excited except for Herod. And Herod wasn't excited because he was the king at the time. And if Jesus, who was supposed to be king of the world, comes into play, then Herod will no longer be king anymore. So he wanted to find Jesus and kill him. And that was his plan. But the wise men, being warned by an angel, protected Jesus and did not go back and tell Herod about Jesus or where he was found. So we see that these wise men gave generously here by protecting Jesus. And it kind of goes back to our bottom line, which is give like you're giving to God. Hey, these wise men were giving as if they were giving to God because they were protecting God's son, Jesus. And in the same way, we can give to other people today in this season. Even though Christmas is over, we can still give today like we're giving to God. And we can do it in different ways, whether it's helping your family members, helping someone at school, helping someone in the community, whether it's giving our time to them or doing dishes or doing something else for somebody else that needs help. There are many ways that we can do this. So what I want you to do right now is to brainstorm some different ways that you can continue to give now that Christmas is over, and give like you're giving to God. And also, as we wrap up, I wanted to remind you of the Bible verse that we've been looking at all month long. Do you remember what it is? It's 1 Timothy 6:18. Command the rich to do what is good. Tell them to be rich in doing good things. They must give freely. They must be willing to share. So even though Christmas is over, I want to encourage you to continue to look for opportunities to share and to give freely to other people as if you're giving to God. And give all that you can do and look for opportunities to do that as well. All right, everyone, if you've got a story of how you've shared and how you've been generous this Christmas season, I would love for you to share it below. Hit me up on the comment. I'd love to hear your stuff and be encouraged by that. All right, everyone, well, thanks for joining me today. I can't wait to see you next week as we begin a whole new series. See you next week, everyone.